I'm gonna die if this fucking vein pops out.
I look like the Michelin Man right now with this jacket on.
Closed mouths don't get fed.
But it falls to everybody else. Like, it falls to everybody else.
Yeah, we have 7 procedures I need to get done.
We're just struggling to get it together right now. So, that's where we at.
I am too young to be having this issue.
Cold. It felt like my bones were cold.
Fucking mind your fucking business. Do I ask you, what is that on your stomach? What is that bulge of fat on your fucking stomach? No.
I look like the Michelin Man right now with this jacket on, and I don't care to buy a new one because this one's so, like, cozy. But I've been thinking lately, like, I've been working my ass off. My ass off. Not at fucking work, but just getting things done. And within working my ass off trying to get things done, things are not getting done. And it's so frustrating because it's no fault to my own, but a fault to everybody else. Like, a fault to everybody else. I'm just trying to get everything, like, settled, but I need the help of third parties, like government assistance, like in SSDI for my son, and getting him into IEP program, and just all this communication, and nothing's getting done as per how government assistance works. But it's no fault to my own. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, there has to be a better way.
But literally, right after that, I came upstairs and everything is starting to move. So all I had to do was complain to the universe, I guess. Just explain myself to the universe, I guess, which I have been doing for the past 3 days now. But I decided to record it, and now everything is mostly done. I got, like, I think 2 more things to do. Bruh. If you don't talk, you will not be fed. Closed mouths don't get fed. I feel a little bit more relieved, but I do want to try to find a job that's, like, suitable for me. I know my schedule is just, like, all over the place, taking care of the kids and stuff, making sure I'm actually present is very important to me. And, you know, I just feel like there has to be something out there that I could both have, you know, a work-life balance. And it might not be now, but one day it'll happen. I just gotta keep trying and applying, and just applying not only to jobs, but to myself, the YouTube channels I have and stuff. Just keep going. Just keep going. 2 days ago, I was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the gym because my energy is stagnant, and that's just a way to release. Bro, I got sick. I got sick. And it felt like I was getting better. Like, the next morning, I woke up at 4 to go to the gym, but the issue was my son wanted to cuddle. He came in the room. He usually doesn't want to cuddle. So I felt like something was, like, off about that, and he just wanted to cuddle. He's a little cuddle bug recently. I don't know why, and I just wanted to take that opportunity to cuddle with him because he usually doesn't like cuddling. Like, he'll be like, ugh, and, like, push me out the way. This time he grabbed my hand and, like, wrapped him around him. He wanted to cuddle, so I took that time out to do that, and then I was like, I could go do a home workout when I come home from work. Dropped off the kids, went to work. It's freezing at work. Like, I had to wear a hat. I had to wear 2 sweaters. Like, I was literally wearing this. I'm too sick to be changing. I was literally wearing this, a hat, a jacket. It was freezing to the point where I couldn't just take it anymore. I was getting more sick throughout the day, and my body was hurting. Every time I bent down, I was dizzy. I just couldn't. So I left an hour early. And now we're here now with my nose stuffy, and I just can't this week. So hopefully by this weekend I feel way better. I'm trying to take the time out to rest I gave my shift away today so I don't have to go through that again, because it's freezing. Like, there's no heat at that job. I couldn't, like, my bones were cold. It felt like my bones were cold. And I just hate stopping and starting, but I feel like my body just needs the rest. So I'll try it again some other time. Today I'm just gonna apply for jobs, and then I have some paperwork I have to fill out for my son. Hopefully I'll be able to do that, because I'm not even in the mood to read. This morning I went to the store to get me a sandwich because I was not cooking, and I forgot I drove there. I started to walk back, and then maybe like 10 steps in, I'm like, oh, I drove here. Like, my mind is just, it's not calculating. It's on buffer mode right now. I can't. We're just struggling to get it together right now. So that's where we at.
I just got back from the VeinDoctor, and my previous VeinDoctor, I feel like, just left me high and dry. So when I was 21, I got my first procedure for varicose veins because there was a vein in the back of my leg that was popping out to the point where, one, it hurt. Two, it was like almost bleeding out my skin. Like, you could see the little bits of blood coming out. I'll have to put a Band-Aid on it. I was like, no, this is not... I'm gonna die if this fucking vein pops out. So went to get that procedure done. He did warn me that if I was to have kids, the veins will probably come back. So I decided to wait, because at that time I wasn't sure if I was going to have kids. Wasn't really sure, but just in case, I decided to wait, had my 2 kids. Now I'm done. So I went back for spider veins, because at that time, after having Tayden, it was really hurting me. So he injected it, boom, bop, bam, did that last year, and I thought I was okay. I'm not okay. Every time I exercise, my legs hurt, and I love weightlifting, and I love doing all that stuff. And sometimes I love cardio, sometimes I'm just like, fuck this shit. But needless to say, I need to be able to exercise without my fucking legs hurting, okay? What this doctor just told me was basically like, you would have kept going back because he didn't nip anything in the butt. Like, the veins that actually need work is the underlying cause of you having to constantly go through these procedures. So he highlighted literally 10 veins that are no longer working that is causing all these extra issues. So he has to work on the big veins first. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 veins that are no longer working. What does it mean by no longer working? You know how veins push blood to the heart? Every time the blood moves up would open, the blood would go up and then close, so it won't go back down. What's happening now, it starts to expand. There was a point where it got too overstretched, and the valves that stop the blood from going back down when it's trying to go up to the heart were doing this. So the blood is no longer going up. It's just trying to go up and come back down. Go up and come back down, because the valves, now it's just like this. So it ain't doing shit. It's just blood going up and down. But because of that, it has nowhere to go, because it's going to fall right back down. And that's why I have all these varicose veins. That's why I have all these spider veins. I know I didn't explain that really good, but I'm not a doctor. So that's the gist of it, okay? So the underlying factors are these 10 veins that are not fucking working anymore. So I would have been just going to that previous doctor trying to get stuff done without combating the underlying fucking issues. So yeah, we have 7 procedures I need to get done. 3 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these, so that these could connect to the big blood vessel, in which you don't need these 10 veins technically, because the big blood vessel will handle most of the shit. So he reconnected to this big blood vessel. Sorry, I'm tired of talking. Like, I recorded this whole thing, and then I wasn't recording, and then, anyways. These 10 veins would have to reconnect to this big blood vessel right here in order for me to not constantly be having this issue. I am too young to be having this issue, especially when my first procedure was at 21 years old, okay? I know that genetics plays a factor. I know me gaining and losing weight plays a factor. I know pregnancy plays a factor, but god damn it, you cannot expect me to try to lose weight and be on a, maintain that weight if I cannot go to the gym because my legs hurt. Like, it's like a big ass circle. So we got to get those done this year because I'm just simply tired of it. I've been dealing with this long before I reached 21. It started probably in my teens. And I'm standing. Most of my job is standing. And when I'm editing, most of my job is sitting. He explained everything to me in great detail. And I appreciate him for that because the other doctor did not really explain much. He was like, okay, I can do that and don't work out for like 5 days. That was it. We can do that. Okay, money for me. Money in my pocket. And then they go to keep having you come back because they didn't fix the fucking underlining issues. 10 fucking brains. 10 fucking veins? Are you fucking kidding me? We did ultrasounds before my veins. You didn't catch these 10 fucking veins? You know what? I'm glad I have this doctor. And I'll bring you on my journey. For those of you out there who do have varicose veins at a very young age, just know it's normal. However, it fucking sucks. And I'm here with you because I've been dealing with this for a very long time. I am very self-conscious of my legs because of the spider veins and the varicose veins. Every time I wear like a dress or something, and sometimes everybody's like, what is that on your leg? What is that on your leg? I'm like, just fucking mind your fucking business. Do I ask you, what is that on your stomach? What is that bulge of fat on your fucking stomach? No. I digress. I couldn't have coffee before this appointment. So now I'm going to treat myself to some coffee now that we figured out that I have 10 fucking veins that are not working. One good thing though, he was like, I could tell you work out. I could tell you lift heavy weights. And I was like, he was like, no, but seriously, I always thought my legs were like not like muscular and nobody could tell I lift weights and stuff like that. But he just complimented me on my legs. Let me stop. Let me go because I'm delusional. I need some coffee. I want some bagel boy. If y'all know what I'm talking about, y'all know. I want a everything bagel with cream cheese, scallion cream cheese, and bacon. That's what I want. And a good ass coffee. Not from there because they don't make the coffee good, but from Dunkin'. That's what I want. I'm going to chill. And I'm going to relax. And I'm so happy we finally fucking figured it out. It's one thing to figure it out. It's another thing to actually have the procedure done. So I'm happy. However, I'm a little bit scared. But I think I'll be all right. It'll be better than fucking what I'm dealing with right now anyways. Got my coffee. I microwaved it because it was a little bit cool. And it spilled all over the place. So I put it in this mug. Say goodbye. I honestly never had an everything bagel with scallion, cream cheese. And then I was watching a vlog where this girl tries it. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about that. It sounds so good. And I decided to add bacon on mine because I really wanted cream cheese and bacon. But scallion, cream cheese, and bacon? Let's see how it tastes. It looks good.
Yes. To be completely honest with y'all, I wasn't planning to go to the VeinDoctor, only because I was really craving coffee, caffeine, an energy drink, something. And then I was like, so you gotta cancel your doctor's appointment because you're a crackhead for caffeine? So I went to the doctor, and my treat was this. And boy, I did the right thing. That's all I gotta say. I did the right thing today. Pat on my back.